Hello, everybody. Scott Golden here with the Golden Opportunities Coaching YouTube channel. Welcome to those of you who are new. Welcome back to those of you seasoned veterans of what we do around here. What we do around here is bring about conversations of a psychological, mental health, emotional health paradigm. We try to do that as often as we can. We try to do that on a consistent basis, although my schedule lately has been nuts. So consistent hasn't exactly been where we are. Life Lesson Series 125 is where we are in this moment. If you are looking for people to help you kind of ferret through life lessons and or get to a deeper understanding of yourself, would love to be of assistance to you in that way. You can reach out through Twitter at PO Perception or in the About Me section of this YouTube page. Either way, we will get you where you need to be and connect with you in a deeper way in that regard. And obviously encourage you to reach out to the best of your ability in a way that makes sense for you. In any event, please feel free to make that connective. Please feel free to do what you can in that way. But the Life Lesson Series, just things that life may be trying to teach you that you're missing, maybe trying to teach you that you're not fully catching on to. And we all have those moments, so don't feel badly about that. In any event, so life may be trying to teach you to give more. When we give without expectation, we really move the needle of life a little bit. We move the needle of life in a positive direction because we're really getting to a place that's healthier, better, and ultimately in a better place, in a healthier place, in a smarter place. And so when we begin to understand that giving is one of the reasons that human beings exist, we were born to give. We were born to give back. We were born to do really cool things for other people and for ourselves and to make the world a better place. When we give, we also activate the energy of kind of being able to receive without expectation. And expectation in a lot of ways holds back people's personal progress, their emotional growth, everything that's good about just making progress with things is held back when we have expectations. So keeping expectations to a minimum and going forward. And then also the determination, commitment, and forward motion you have towards whatever it is you're trying to accomplish has a direct impact on how much you will accomplish. That is, how bad do you want it? How much are you willing to sacrifice for whatever professional, personal, emotional, spiritual, financial goal you're trying to create? Whatever you're willing to sacrifice, you will get that same level of energy back. So if you're willing to give all, you will be more likely to reach your goals. If you're willing to only give halfway, if you're willing to only give, if you're going to benefit immediately or quickly, then you're only going to get that back. So that's important as well. When we begin to understand that, we can kind of look at things and go, hey, how dedicated am I to this thing? And also take the process of identifying, hey, this is where I was, this is where I am, this doesn't matter to me as much anymore, this matters to me more than it used to, and all of that. So be an innovator with how you problem solve, be an innovator with how you see the world, be an innovator with what you do, how you do it. Always try and strive to be different while still managing to use some degree of positive reinforcement from things that are tried and true methodologies of getting something done. In other words, don't get to a place where you're just doing the things differently for the sake of doing them, but at the same time, knowing that you have a way to be able to do things differently and also look at the world from a more open-minded mindset can be super, super valuable. The next thing is be willing to take calculated risk, understanding the purpose of the risks you're taking, knowing that taking those risks don't necessarily make you a better or worse person, but also knowing that if you don't take calculated risks, you won't move forward. In other words, you're not going to move into a committed relationship without facing rejection. You're not going to get a promotion without advocating for yourself. You're not going to change things without doing things differently than you've done them. Understand your purpose, knowing that your purpose is directly related to how you see the world. It's directly related with what you have going on. It's directly related with what you need the world to be, can be super, super valuable. So when you begin to understand the value of knowing your value and articulating it and angling towards it and getting somewhere with it and knowing how to reach your maximum value, your maximum benefit, knowing what it is that you're trying to accomplish, knowing how to accomplish these things, you can then begin to do that on a whole nother level, and ultimately, kind of make things forward. Think differently. So if the group is thinking one way, try to think of alternative scenarios for change, because generally, if people are thinking yes, no, then the truth or the best answer might be in the maybe. So when we begin to think differently, when we purposefully make ourselves move towards different thinking, outside the box thinking, that's where new solutions can come from. You can't get new solutions from same old thoughts. So being able to understand that, you then can be able to reach things on a deeper level, and um, there's still a good way to begin to get where you need to be and make intelligent decisions going forward. The next thing there is to kind of look at things from be in nature. So nature takes care of itself, and the more we are willing to look to nature for our guidance, the more answers come naturally and flow naturally. Nature takes care of itself. In other words, animals don't worry about where their food's going to come from. They just trust. They trust that the universe is going to give them that opportunity. They don't necessarily worry about where they're going to sleep. They make it work. And so the resiliency of nature and the beauty of nature and the awe and respect of nature can all lead to breakthroughs in mindset, in emotional core, and all those things. And then be a student of life. Study what other people are doing. Study the mistakes people make so you don't make them. Study where pitfalls are, both for yourself and for others. And when you do that, you'll get to a better place. So hopefully this is helpful. Keep your feet on the ground, your mind in the moment. Until next time, everybody.